So a week ago, I made a public commitment to spend a whole year making a personal and very proactive AI assistant, very similar to what Iron Man had with Jarvis. But first I had to build this, Systema Centralis, an all-encompassing personal operating system which will serve as a digital home to Jarvis. As an AI agent, he needs good tools and a stable environment which he could act in. I need to get this off my chest first. If it looks a bit too extreme or even crazy to you, oh, it is. But keep in mind, this is geared towards ADHD brains, not really normal people. But let's jump into it. So this is Systema Centralis. The first module I created is a planning module, since my main goal was to provide as many details as possible to Jarvis about what I am doing throughout the day. The planning system I came up with borrows heavily from the time-blocking ideas of Cal Newport. He has a YouTube channel discussing this in more detail if you're interested. So there's a concept of eras. Each era is 12 weeks, and I have aims defined what I want to achieve during that era. Then, for every era, there's a set of routines I want to perform every day, meaning that if there's no surprises on any first day of the following 12 weeks at 12:30, I will be out for a run. And Jarvis will know that. On Wednesday 10 a.m., I should be working. Weekends are a bit different, Jarvis will be sleeping, but I still marked some stuff I want to do. By the way, I am sure you noticed a very excessive Latin in here. I went a bit over the board and designed the whole sci-fi foundation-style lore around Systema Centralis. There's a constitution, era directives, Jarvis has a place in it, there's a whole pact I need to sign before using it. The reason for this? I have a bunch of gamification ideas, and I wanted to have a central theme binding everything. And it also sets the theme for Jarvis. He will have access to all of this and will have to abide by the constitution and the laws of the current era. The system is also very ceremonial. There's weekly planning ceremony, which outlines all the tasks I want to achieve throughout the week, also daily reflection and planning session for the next day, and a morning one, which asks me to commit and accept the directive by my own will and under the Carta. Then, throughout the day, the Constitution obliges me to record my own progress for every time block. So Jarvis would know that even though that I started my day not so well, but after a good meditation session, I think I am finally working at full capacity. I think I will mark my effort 5 stars once I finish this block. Hey, I even have a Pomodoro-inspired timer which automatically takes care of my rest sessions. Let's move on from the time blocks since I have a bunch more stuff. So there's a browser history page which tracks my, browser history. And I have a separate Chrome extension doing that, which has a few bugs apparently because not everything is captured for today. I have this thread system. I was feeling a bit off this morning and ended up launching a chess game, which is a red flag for my productivity, and Jarvis will be very much aware of all of it. Alright, what else? Well, I have a tasks module, which software engineers will recognize as a modified personal Scrum. Well, it is kinda Scrum, just way more ceremonial. It has this graph view which shows the progress of this whole project. There's not much to look at it right now because this mostly is a wish list, but as I will move on and I will add more tasks, and this graph should look way prettier in the future. Look at this feature. Oh, I want to work on this so much. This borrows from a mobile app, Grow a Forest. It's supposed to help people with ADHD. There's also blogs. So I don't know if I will write them a lot, but it's just another way to provide Jarvis with my thoughts which don't fit anywhere else. There's also a Spotify module. It connects to my account via API, so Jarvis would be aware of my playlists. But this feature will have to wait 3 months. I recently bought Mac Studio to run Jarvis, and I got 3 months of Apple Music for free. And Spotify needs premium account to use the APIs, which I don't have at the moment. There's also Notes module, which throws an error right now, but it will likely be the biggest and most interesting module, since it should fully replace my noting app, which currently is Obsidian. But I have some amazing features in mind. I came up with a whole new idea about taking notes after listening to this book. Jarvis should distill my notes, connect them together, use flashcard systems similar to Anki, and quiz me on my own notes using spaced repetition techniques. This module is gonna be crazy. I will likely have multiple videos about it. There's so many modules I have in mind, but I don't want to get ahead of myself. But you also may have noticed there's no Jarvis yet. Well, yeah, I've been building this. But Jarvis will have a central place in Systema Centralis. And I already have an amazing idea how he will do that. I hope to create a game-like interface, and maybe Systema Centralis can even provide Jarvis with his own personal assistant. I don't really know. But I have so many interesting ideas and I cannot wait to try them all. See ya!